So Dan, you don't look too happy after a win.
Nah, you know, it is what it is. I'm happy inside. It's just that fight took a lot of energy out of me. I had to dig deep. I could have easily given up in there in the second round. You know, I knew the first round went my way. Second round didn't go my way, and I had to dig deep. You know, and I didn't have that physical energy. That was all mental there in the third round, and you know, I dug deep and I got the job done, got the win.
We didn't really get to hear what you said after. Did you, like, some of us thought they heard you say you didn't feel like fighting? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I just kind of woke up, you know, it's just one of those days. It's like, you know, you wake up, sometimes you wake up sick, but you still got to go to work. It doesn't matter, you know, no one out there cares how I feel that morning. The show still goes on, so it's just one of those things, you know, no excuse. I went out there, I got the win, you know, I'm happy.
How confident were you when you got to the end, when you had to wait for the scores? I mean, like you said, you knew you probably had the first,
yeah.
You knew he probably had the second. How confident were you in what you did in the third round?
Yeah, no, third round was close. Honestly, could have gone either way. You know, when they said unanimous, I kind of knew I had it, but...
did you though? Because, I mean, this is his home city, right? We've seen it go the other way all the time.
Yeah, that's the thing. It is his hometown, so you know, I was just, you know, I got the win.
Yeah.
That's what matters. So.
Was this more of a back and forth war than you expected going in?
You know, I expect a 3-round war every time I go to fight. You know, I prepared for a 3-round war. That's why I had it in me to dig deep and get that win. So I never come in here expecting I'm going to get a first-round finish and walk out like I did in my last fight. So yeah, I was ready for that, and I'm happy it went that way, and I got it done. So.
I was going to ask you about that too, because I mean, what was like 50 seconds in Chicago or something like that, just in and out of there? I mean, is this more satisfying in some ways to have to go 15 minutes and still come away with one?
You know, I'm definitely. It's satisfying in a way because you know, you can't buy that kind of experience. You know, that's 15 minutes on the biggest platform in the world, in the UFC cage, and I can't get that experience in the gym. I can't pay for private lessons and get that kind of experience. That experience comes from fighting. So, you know, I just got 15 extra minutes in that cage, and to add to my resume. So I'm happy with that.
How much did you know about him going in? I mean, did you see his Contender Series fight and kind of see his path on the?
I saw a good amount of his fights. You know, I knew he was tough. He has a heck of a lot of fights and a lot of experience himself. So, you know, I knew he wasn't going to be an easy victim. But I come in here and did it anyways.
What about fighting in his hometown? Did that serve as a bit of pressure, more motivation?
No, I like it. I like fighting guys' hometowns. You know, I've always wanted to fight in my own home city, but it's hard. You know, it's all the way 5,000 miles away in Hawaii. So hopefully if the UFC goes there one day, you know, I'll get to welcome someone to fight in my hometown. But as of now, you know, I got to go to other guys' towns, and that's no big deal.
Do you plan to advocate for a UFC Hawaii card?
Of course, you know, I'm a big advocate of UFC Hawaii. You know, I really hope so. We got a Hawaiian champion, a dominant Hawaiian champion, and that guy's out there killing it. And, you know, so I hope the UFC goes to Hawaii, and if they do, you know, there's a lot of hungry Hawaiians out there. They're ready to scrap.
Do you think the UFC's competition being there this weekend helps that cause? Puts a little pressure on?
For sure. You know, it helps everyone. I wouldn't go out there and say, you know, they made it first. I'm not jealous. You know, they're out there testing the waters. So I wish them the best, and I hope they have a, you know, good experience, and therefore, you know, UFC can follow along and put on a bigger show.
From what you know, what will it take for the UFC to get there?
We have everything. It's the biggest company in the world. You know, sold for $4.2 billion. You know, and it's growing every single day. Just signed a huge deal with ESPN. You know what? We have everything we need. All we got to do is get our butts over there, and you know, we got the fighters. We got some hungry Hawaiians that are down to scrap.
Why haven't they yet?
I don't know. Why?
It seems like you already have your post-fight career kind of, you know, figured out. How many more years realistically do you want to keep fighting?
I want to keep fighting. You know, this is my career. This is my dream. This is my passion. I'm 27 years old. I have a long life in the sport. I'm still growing. I'm still green. I'm still new at this, and I'm learning every day. The day I stop learning is the day I'm finished, and I'm still learning. I'm still getting better, and I'm going to work my way all the way to the top.
How clean was he catching you when you were on the ground in the second round, when he was standing up and kind of, I mean, it looked like his length in his arms was really evident right there, and how clean were those punches?
He hit me with some good shots, you know. Nothing really buzzed me or hurt me or rocked me, but I took him on the chin like a man. You know, I never expect to go, you know, go into a fight and not get hit. So I wouldn't say they hurt me, but you know, they're significant. Their strikes landed. I was hitting them too with up kicks. You know, I could have done better and tried to work up to my feet, but I was comfortable there and maybe a little too comfortable.
These last 2 fights, you look tremendous. Has there been something, been a switch that flipped or a change?
I just hate losing. You know, I don't want to lose. I don't want to be 1-2 in the UFC. I'm 2-1 now. You know, that's a little better than 0-1 or 1-1. I want to build it, keep building. 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, 5-1, 6-1, 7-1. I want to work my way all the way to the top and be a champion. I'm not in this to just, you know, be a part of this. I want to keep better and work my way to the top. You know, I got a Hawaiian up there that is the champion. You know, he's led the way, and you know, I want to follow in his footsteps and become a champion myself.
Do you think Max has surpassed BJ as like the most like the best fighter from Hawaii?
Yeah, you know, BJ's in my opinion always going to be the best. That guy, Max is tremendous, man, but BJ's put us on the map. You know, before there was MMA Hawaii. You know, BJ Penn is the guy that came out here and did it first. You know, he's the lightweight champion, the welterweight champion. That guy's a legend. Sure, Max, I'd say is, you know, more skilled, more dominant, but BJ Penn is the reason we're all here today. Thank you.
I appreciate it, Dan.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.